Bard this time.
Last we left off, you were escorted to your resting quarters to prepare for the dinner by the mongrel folk, Cyrus, after selecting your bottles of wine for the evening. When you got to your room, you met a young woman named Gertruda, who had made you all evening wear for the dinner, and a handsome vampire named Escher. During dinner, tensions were high when Strahd revealed that he sought your favor in assisting him, convincing Irina to give him a chance romantically. During dinner, you noticed a servant Helga was very skittish around sudden movements. Before the end of dinner, Strahd offered you free roam of the entire castle, except for the lower levels, which were off limits. At the conclusion of dinner, Strahd and his 3 female consorts left in a dramatic fashion by turning into mist and leaving through the organ at the back of the room. You sat there for a brief moment, talking with Escher. That is where we left off. What do you do?
Good question.
What time is it? Like, did we have a late dinner?
Vampires.
It was probably the sun or the light has gone down. You can never really see the sun, but it's fully dark outside now, so it's probably 9-ish.
So, Asher, really quick question for you. Is there anything, like, fun to do in here, or is it just kind of, like, moody and melancholy, like, all the time?
Oh, I don't know. I personally enjoy going to the balcony and looking over Barovia. It's quite a lovely view. It's, all things considered. The garden is quite nice. Other than that, really, I just spend a lot of my time reading, lounging about the castle. Sometimes Strahd and I go off and do things together, but...
Asher,
So there's
buddy,
a library?
pal, and I'm gonna, try to get closer to him now.
Okay.
Come on, there's gotta be something, really exciting to do around here, right? I don't know, maybe even a little defiant or, tricksy, almost.
Well, sometimes I like to play this game. I'll go... You're not allowed to go there, but in the catacombs there's bats that kind of linger around in the ceilings. Sometimes I'll go in there and I'll throw stones and try to hit them. It's an interesting game.
Now, see, now we're talking, all right? So, the point of this game that you play, are you allowed to go down into the crypts?
Oh, yes. All of us consorts have free reign of the entire campus.
Okay, so let's try to make this game a little interesting then. We're just kind of bored and we just don't want to just sit around and do nothing and look at Barovia all day as I kind of dangle my hands and my feet off the chair. It's we want to be a little exciting. So, can we sneak around the castle and you have to find us? No funny business. We're not going to steal anything or anything like that. But
Nora's just gonna look at you funny, what the fuck, Panton?
I don't know. I'm already the least favorite consort. I don't know if getting you into mischief here in the castle would put me in any more of a favorable light with Strahd. At best I can point you in the direction, but looking around, You wouldn't hear these things from me.
I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy.
You know, if you indulged him in this game of hide and seek, it wouldn't last long. Panton's not known to be the...
Oh, is that what we're
Stealthiest
doing? Are
type.
we playing hide and seek?
I think that's what he was suggesting. That's what it sounded like to me.
Okay.
Perhaps a bit more interesting than
I
throwing
do.
rocks at bats, if that tickles your fancy.
So, would it be something along the lines of you all go hide and I give you, say, 10 minutes to find a good spot, and then I have to come seek you out?
Correct. I like the
Oh.
sound of that.
Okay.
However, no funny business. We're not going to do anything nefarious, and if you find us, you can't do the whole little thing to us.
Oh, I've under strict protocol not to cause any harm towards you, at least for this evening. And he stares into your eyes a little bit deeper after he says this evening, making it known that while he is cordial now, that may not always be the case. I think should we get anyone else in on this little game of hide and seek?
Well, are you looking for more hiders or are you looking for more seekers? Because, if anything, if you want to make it more challenging, maybe you can find somebody on your side that would be a little more sneaky.
To come help you hide, or for...
Oh, yes.
Maybe we can ask Helga and... What's his name? Oh my goodness, what's his name?
Cyrus?
Yeah.
Cyrus and Helga both know the property very well. They could come up with some good hiding places.
And Gertrude. I'm sure she wants to play.
Gertruda. Actually, she's probably a little indisposed at the moment.
Which one's Gertruda again? Is that
The one that-
The
Flirted with
young,
Anderson.
Okay.
the young woman.
One that had the hots for Anderson.
Yeah, she's probably a little indisposed at the moment, and it's probably best that we don't interrupt her. Okay, well, where should I start the count? Is there... You'll just all go hide and I will find you. What
After
happens?
275 seconds. You have to count to 275.
275, okay. Alright. I tell you what. I'll give...
Minutes.
I will sit right here. I will continue enjoying my wine, and you all, I guess, go hide whenever you're ready. The timer will start when you leave the doors. When you shut the doors behind you, the timer will start.
Where would Cyrus and Helga be at right now? Not in the room with us, are they? No.
They're probably doing their after-dinner chores. Most time you can find Helga probably here on the main level. She does some cobwebs always creeping up. She's probably out dusting or something in the main hall.
Perfect. Well, let me go for them, and we can begin shortly after we find them.
Okay, absolutely. I'll just sit here and enjoy this wine. And he just continues to sip away. Ira, as you step out the doors, you do, in fact, see Helga with a long wooden handle and like a feathered duster on the end, and she's just standing there and kind of sweeping the upper corners of this 30-foot high ceiling.
That seems like it would take a while to do.
Are you saying that to her?
Yeah.
As you kind of approach, and she kind of jumps, and she just looks at you. Why are you talking to me? And she just keeps brushing.
Oh no, I just thought I'd try to make conversation.
She looks around. I shouldn't be seen talking to you.
Why not?
Look, I can't. I need to keep cleaning. You... And she comes in close, almost quick-like, and gets right up to you, and she whispers in a hushed tone, you shouldn't be here. It's not safe. I don't care what he's told you. It's not safe here. You should leave. And she steps away quickly and starts dusting again.
Did I witness that just happen? Maybe not so much.
Yeah,
the
all
words.
of you
Okay.
that are out there in the hall.
Well, as soon as we
would've
get
witnessed
past
it.
the door shot, I'd be like, Panto, what is this game thing that you want to play? What's going on?
It's how confident am I that Escher is not going to be able to hear me whisper to Honora?
Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Perception. Do.
Okay. The doors, thick wood, stone, solid walls. Even when you're kind of out in the open, it'll echo a little bit, but you're fairly
focused.
no, I know you're fairly confident that that he won't hear you.
Nora, it's kind of a convenient excuse for us to kind of go exploring. So,
But we didn't need an excuse. They said we could.
but we can go hiding in the current area.
Are we gonna hide together?
That wouldn't be a good hiding thing now, would it?
Right, but I wouldn't go down there alone.
I sure as shit ain't going down there.
Man knows how measurements.
I'm gonna
I
go
think he
over
knows we're going
to
there.
Helga then. Like, hey, so we actually, it's kind of convenient that we're playing a little game with Mr. Escher. Nice little hide and seek, and kind of have a feeling that you know the area a little better than us. So we're thinking that maybe you can give us some pointers and maybe help us out with this.
She looks around and she kind of looks back towards the large stairwell behind her and over to the doors, both for the entrance and the one that you saw Rahadin go through earlier. And come with me. We need to speak. But other people can't hear us. And she comes over here to the stairwell and she looks upwards and then peers downwards. And she turns back to you and why are you here? This is no safe place for you.
How long have you been here? You seem maybe a bit frazzled, but
Only
you're alive.
only a couple weeks. Yes, I'm alive. And she
Only a couple
pinches
weeks.
herself, and you can see her skin like go to like a lighter color, and then the blood rush back to her face as she basically showing that she's still alive. It's only a matter of time.
Do you want to leave?
He feeds off of us.
Well, I said for us to be friendly with him. Your freedom was at stake.
We were summoned for a service. We have yet to respond whether we'll do it or not. I assume
But-
he gave us his word that he wouldn't harm us while we were here.
Nicodemus
Because
and
we need
Anderson, are you guys still back over there, or is it you guys just kind of hanging out around the conversation as well?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, you don't have to move your token. I just wanted to make sure. That doesn't have to be
Yeah.
A natural representation. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, for right now, he's
forward
curious
with
to
the
see what she has to say.
Okay.
So, but I noticed your uncomfort, and when we were talking, for us to be in good standing with Strahd, your freedom was a negotiation. You may
He'll
leave
never
if you
go for
want.
that. There's only so many people here that still have souls, and we're the only food, I guess, that you could, if you call it that. There's no nourishment in the soulless. If
Who are the soulless?
people born without souls. Not everybody comes back with a soul. Listen, I don't know what you guys plan on doing, but if you try to make a break for it, I might be able to help you. You won't be able to leave through the front door. There's traps. Those dragon statues that you saw up in the ceiling, they'll animate if you try to leave.
Oh, we've had enough of that. But no, Helga, he promised that you could walk out. We could leave when you're ready to go. You can go with us. You saying
Thank
that
you.
Strahd is not a man of his word?
I think you're foolish if you think that he won't find some reason to break the truce. Why do you think he
Well, Brian-
tempted you to stay here? All
Well,
you have
for-
to do is take one thing that you're not supposed to. All you have to do is go to one room that you're not supposed to, and he's keeping his word.
Right, but he wants our help with something.
Look-
And so if he were to disrupt that in any way, I mean, if we decide not to give him our help, then yes, I understand. We're then useless to him.
He wants one thing, and he seems pretty desperate at this point. And we're the only way he might be able to get it.
Here, I want to pull out some parchment from my pack because I carried it down with me,
Okay?
and I want to be like, can you draw us a map of the building of the traps that you mentioned? The more we know about this, the better prepared we're gonna be.
I don't know of all the traps. I just know the ones on this floor, mainly. Because I was warned of them when I came in. And she just basically tells you the red dragon, or the statues in the very front entrance, and the gargoyles that are in the room that you're in right now, that are up along the ceiling. They'll also animate.
Where are the carriage? Where's the carriage that we came in kept?
There's a carriage house in the back. It's right next to the cliff.
And the library.
Give me a second.
Huh, keeps the library all the way over there.
Huh. No, I'm looking at the...
Oh yeah, it's in the basement.
How many monitors do you have?
No, I'm looking at the map. I taped it up to the... What floor is that? First floor, second floor. Third floor. It's on the third floor. Just right in the middle of the castle. I mean, I can take you there if you want, but I don't know, I genuinely think you should. You do what you want.
Look, he ain't gonna harm us. He needs us right now. We'll be fine.
If somebody were to want to, say, get themselves into the crypts, where would somebody have to go? And is there anything of particular note that we should be made aware of?
There are several entrances to the crypt. I can take you there if you want. Although I've only been down there to take care of Sergei's, King Barov's, Queen Ravenovia, all of their tombs. I don't really... There are a lot of tombs down there. I'm instructed not to really worry about cleaning those. I'm just in charge of cleaning.
Well, that's fine. I wouldn't want you to get into any more trouble than you necessarily have to any other day, but if you could quietly show us where they are.
I think I might just go to the library for now. Or remember, you set up a game with Escher. You shouldn't keep him waiting.
Oh, I know. That's...
I can take you there. You just let me know when you're ready to go and I'll take you.
I need to get out of this thing first. Anderson tugs on his suit. Hate this thing.
Okay, I'll just... kind of checking around again, looking for anybody. Doesn't seem like she hears any intruders to the conversation. I'll just be down here cleaning whenever you need me. I'll be in this foyer. And she quickly brushes past you and walks back to the main room and continues dusting.
Okay.
What do you do?
The only reason why I'm absolutely interested in the crypts at all is because I'm remembering Madame Eva's card readings, and we have to... what was it? Something about... we gotta find the mother... she who gave birth to evil. And if Mama's grave is down there, perhaps we can find something that would help us get out of this place. So, I'm not asking everybody to come, but I'm asking that we perhaps give it the old college go and check it out.
Wait, do we think 2 of the cards lead down there then?
Maybe.
Seems awfully
Theory.
convenient.
Well,
Ira, kind of going back a little bit, as she walked by, hearing that you saying that you wanted to go to the library, she says, "If you take the stairs right behind us to the 3rd floor, you'll go through the room there, and there'll be a large dining hall. Don't worry about that. Just take the door on the right, and that'll lead you into the library."
Okay.
And then she goes off to clean.
Well, Anderson's probably gonna go get changed because I want to be back in my armor.
Okay.
Well, we probably should split up in the upper levels to give somebody the hint that we're playing this game that Panton proposed.
Well, I'm heading off to the library. I don't know about y'all.
Apparently, we're all going to the library.
Oh, well.
It's not a good hiding spot, though, because, you know, if we're all in the same spot.
well, I'm not planning on going to the library, so
Should we come with a meeting place after Escher's done counting and found us all?
We
I mean,
could
we
just
can-
come right back here.
I think
There's our quarters as well.
Yeah.
waiting until morning might be the better option for what Panton really wants to do.
What do you do?
I think I'm gonna follow Anderson back to our quarters and change.
Okay.
I'm gonna head straight to the library and do that first, I think.
Okay. You're already in your armor, though, correct?
Me? Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
Alrighty.
I have everything in case I need to book it.
All right, who's going where? Ira, you're going to get in your armor. Anderson, you're getting in your armor. Nicodemus, what about you?
I'm just going to explore randomly and find a hiding spot.
He really wants to play.
there
Don't
we
find
go.
me. Don't find me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know where any place, right?
Nope.
Like, we have a vague idea of where the library
Yeah.
We have instructions to the library, and if you remember where our room is, and that's about it.
is. Right? Yeah, I'm just gonna randomly select the...
Okay.
So, Panton, if you start the game and he finds all of us, maybe we can do a more serious rematch later if we
For sure.
But- wasn't exactly ready to do anything so drastic.
Escher then steps out of the room. "I'm terribly sorry. Something's come up. I'm not going to be able to take part in your little game just yet. I have to tend to some other matters. It appears we have... never mind. I'll seek you out. Where?
What is
where
it? Do
will
you need any help?
No, absolutely not. It's not of your concern. Your guests here, you're not to be doing any work. I'll either find you in your quarters, or if you need me, just Gertruda, Cyrus, or Helga will know how to find me." And then he starts walking, and he gets to the front door, and he starts heading outwards.
Well, that's no fun.
I wonder what he has to go do.
Yeah.
Well, you can always check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna go put my armor on, I guess, unless I.
All right,
Says
why
that
don't
I
we
already
meet in
have
the
it on.
library when we're done? When you guys are done dressing.
Okay. Anderson and Ira headed up to the top floor to get changed. Honora, you're headed to the library. Nicodemus will go with you.
Are our quarters like near where the front door is, or like on that side of the castle?
Um,
And do they have windows? I can't recall.
let me look. I think that's map 6. It is map 6. No, it's kind of, if you were to think of the entire castle as just a square, it's on the southern side, right in the middle. So it's,
And the front is on the western side?
yeah, western side, yes. There are windows facing the western side, and you, if you were to look out them, you probably would be able to get a good view of the outer walls and as well as the gate. But yeah, we'll get to that here in a moment with you guys getting up there. Nicodemus on this. Oh dang it! Did I
You're
refresh?
yourself.
What did I do? Oh, I muted myself. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I hit the. Give me a second. I gotta. So yeah, you're standing in front of those doors. Where are you trying to go, Nicodemus?
Through these doors.
Okay. As soon as I load in here. Yeah, as you walk up to the doors, you give them a gentle push, and they do open. And the light that's coming from the main hall is really the only source of light that you have into this room. And you see rows of, let's see, large life-size knights in full plate armor. The walls are thick with dust, cobwebs. The ceiling is arched. Did you just cast light?
Produce flame, yeah.
Okay, let's...
It's 10 foot of bright light and 10 feet of dim. So this is 10.
Okay, now you have vision.
I'll just stroll down this hallway, not
Okay.
specifically looking for anything, but looking for things that just kind of stand out.
You can't help but feel as you walk down this hallway, you looking at these statues, and their heads aren't moving. But the holes in the armor, where the eyes would be, where the face would be, you feel as if something is peering into your soul. You feel as if these statues, while not moving, are watching you.
Interesting. Okay. Just keep
At the far end of the hall, you see another set of double doors. Above the door, you see a somewhat familiar symbol. Beaten bronze above the door that looks like a rising or a setting sun.
Okay. Yeah, that really piques my interest, and I would attempt to go through this door.
Okay. Let's just open that door then. stepping into this large chapel-like area, pews strewn about, not really broken, but just kind of disorderly. Dirty, thick dust lingers on the ground. Red carpet leads all the way up to the altar in the front. Tattered, old. You hear a few bats flutter out of an open window, probably about 40 feet in the air. These are very, very high vaulted ceilings. Stained glass behind the altar, covered in dust, not really allowing any light in. Not that there would be, because it's dark outside.
Can I illuminate the stained glass and depict what it is? Is it a mural stained glass or just stained glass?
Give me a second. It looks to be a mural. As you're kind of lighting up and getting close to the stained glass, it appears to be a landscape image. Green rolling hills, forest off on one side, and a tall looming castle in the background. It appears to be some sort of depiction of Barovia in its prime. Some of the windows broken, boarded up, so the picture is kind of I don't know, less coherent, but that's the general feel that you get. As you step up on that raised dais, illuminating the stained glass, you see a figure slumped over the altar. Robes tattered, same thick dust coating his clothes as the rest of the room.
Get a closer look at the individual.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check. Okay. You look at him, in the skin long since rotted away, bones all that really remain of this figure, hood stretched out over his head. You can see his hands, however, extended out a little bit, holding onto like a silverish statuette, a small figure, what looks to be a priest, kneeling with its hands outstretched.
Oh, interesting.
You also see...
Okay.
I'm in the middle of something.
I'll say with an 8. That's all you had the opportunity to see.
Okay. Can I pick up the scepter?
Can you pick up the statuette, the tiny? Is that what?
Yeah.
You're...
Oh, I thought you said it was like a dude with his hands out on a stick.
No, it's a small statue, and that's what the statue depicts.
Oh, I thought you said it was on a stick.
No, it's I mean, it's tilted to the side, so you can tell that it's like not attached to the altar. It looks like, I don't know. Here, let me.
Like a little tchotchke that he's holding on to, but silvered of some sort.
I'm gonna show you the image
Okay.
in Discord. Disregard the
in Discord.
Yeah. I can't show it to you because then it would say what it is, and I don't want you to know what it is.
Okay. I can determine that this person has been dead for longer than 10 days?
Oh yeah, this person has been dead for probably a century.
Many days, okay.
Yes.
Obviously, Helga hasn't gotten to that room yet.
So I'll pick up that little statuette.
Okay.
Big castle, Ira.
Can I determine what material it's made out of?
What is your alignment?
What is my alignment?
Yes.
I am neutral good.
Not anymore.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is, as you pick this up and hold it, it's dense. It's about 12 inches tall, and it, as you kind of wipe away some of the dust that was setting on top of it, you can see that this is very, very pure silver. It seems to be,
Okay.
Weighs about 10 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. And then can I do like a walk around this? Is this like a podium or more like a table?
There's like a two steps that lead up to an altar. This is a large, probably about 4 feet off the ground, altar that he was draped over.
Okay, is there any carvings, anything into it? Symbols.
Yeah, looking on the sides of the altar, you see angelic figures entwined with grapevines. But it doesn't. And as you kind of walk around over here to the side, your foot kicks a large mace that was laying on the ground next to the dead figure.
Okay. I'll look at this mace that I just took for.
Okay. Reaching down, you pick up this mace, and you see that the head is made out of bone, dense, and as you pick it up, the insides of it begin to like glow and produce just a little bit of light. Not enough to illuminate anything else around, but just enough to where it feels like
Glow in the dark.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I do a real close inspection on the head?
With the intent of what? What are you looking for to see it?
Carving, symbols.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you another picture.
Okay. Oh, that's much. Okay. You said bones. I didn't know you meant skull bones.
Yeah.
Scary. Okay. Can I determine if those are human bones? Like human skulls?
With the investigation that you rolled earlier, probably not. It's, yeah.
Can I swing it one of these pews?
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. They're not moving, but you roll and smack it, and part of the wood just shatters and falls onto the floor.
Did anything happen with the mace? Like, did it glow or
Nope.
just maintained the same state that it was already in?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a walk around this room just along like the border.
Okay.
See what I see.
Yeah. This will be kind of the last thing that we do with you before I transition back to some of the other characters. Walking around, you don't really see anything else of note in the entirety of the church. Looking up, just empty rafters. Over here, you see statues in the side of these little alcoves and another set of stairs going up. And then down here on this side, you see similar statues and similar alcoves with what looks to be spiral staircases headed both up and down.
The north one was just down?
The north one was just up.
Okay, just up, and then this one
I
is up.
believe. Let me... yeah, I believe. Yeah, the north one was just up, and this one's both up and down.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Once I make a loop, if I don't see anything other than these entryways, once we get back to it, I would be interested in going up these northern stairs.
Okay. You can... Give me a second.
But yeah, we can definitely come back to that though.
No, you're fine.
I don't want to have a solo
A
session
solo
today.
session? Yeah, I didn't know you guys were going to be breaking up the party like this.
I wasn't planning on it.
The Adventures of Nicodemus.
Yes, that'll be today's episode.
The filler episode.
Yeah. But yeah, Nicodemus is extremely surprised to find like a chapel inside Castle Ravenloft, and upon entering, he felt very not at home, but way more at ease, and kind of let down his guard.
Okay, how do I know that I can move just you to
A new layer.
a new layer.
Scary.
Yep. That should be you now. Alrighty.
One last thing.
Yes,
Did the symbols of angelic figures and grapevines, did that mean anything to me?
No.
Or is it just generic
Just
religion?
decorative.
Okay.
Yeah, just generic. Alrighty. We will go...
I can't see anything, just black screen.
Oh, that's because I didn't put your token there.
You find yourself in an infinite void of blackness.
You never leave.
Your character, don't go venturing too off or too far. Player characters. Let me give your night emits light 10. There you go. Okay, who went to go get their armor? Anderson and Ira, you make your way back up to the tower. Let's go there, shall we?
Oh yes.
And
Seems kind of odd that he only has a couple of servants to keep the place clean, don't you think?
Well, it ain't exactly the cleanest I've ever seen, so
Exactly.
makes sense.
Is it just to keep them forever busy when they're not needed?
Maybe not enough people want to come this way.
Yeah, getting up to your room, there's nobody up here. It doesn't appear that anything's been disturbed. The bed still made. You do see a glass of wine, half drank, out on one of the tables in the entry room. But your armor is still there, and you're able to change without any issues.
Is the vampire head still underneath the pillow? Asking for a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing that you brought in has been disturbed.
You think, how do you think Escher knew that he had to go? Probably magic, right?
Strahd is, well, I don't know. I just chopped it up to him doing whatever the hell you magic folk do.
Can I go out to... These are windows over here, right?
Yep.
Oh, and for reference, I'm also grabbing the vampire, putting it back in.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna try to summon Rigsby outside the window,
Okay.
and I don't know how, like, I can send it like 100 feet and still see through it, and so I want to go and see if I can see Escher or anybody out on the grounds at all.
Okay.
Maybe towards the front entrance if I can. See far enough.
Let's see. How far is each tile worth? Doesn't tell me. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, you can probably get... It's 80 feet to the front of the castle.
Okay.
So you can get to there. Brigsby flies out. Give me a perception check.
God damn it. Is my plug-in gone? Well, it's not showing up, but I got an 11.
I believe you. An 11. Okay.
I rolled a 4 and an 8.
Rigsby
Returning to form after all this time.
flying up, looking around. It is still raining outside, so that's kind of clouding the vision just a little bit. With an 11, though, you don't see anything out in front. You do see that the gate has, or the drawbridge has been raised. But as Rigsby is kind of circling back around, the tower just north of yours, much taller than the one that you're currently in, there seems to be a bridge or catwalk that's extending across, but linking the two towers. But there is a red glow emanating from the taller tower, from the door that's connecting the catwalks.
The door.
By door, I mean archway.
Okay.
So this building is connected to that.
Yeah, you or he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would say so. Yes.
Okay.
Am I able to get closer to that at all, or can I see how
Yeah.
big is the archway and what the source of the glow is possibly?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me pull it up. What is that? K. Why does that not have a... Sorry, hold on a second. Okay. The bridge that kind of connects the two towers, it's probably only about 20 or 30 or so feet across, and it's about 10 feet wide. The archway is probably about 8-9 feet tall, and as Rigsby flies up a little closer, how far do you want to go in?
I guess as close as I can while still being able to see.
Okay. Do you want Rigsby to land at all? Or is it just like a flyby?
Sure, it can land, yeah.
Okay.
She can land.
Or she can attempt to fly around inside the tower. The tower is large enough that she could probably get in there. It's just 100% up to you. As she flies up, kind of perches on the railing of the bridge and peers inside, and the reddish light starts to take form. And as you get closer, you can see that this light isn't constant. It's actually pulsing. As Rigsby is standing there looking in, see a large crystal heart hovering in the center of this large stairwell. Light pulsing.
Just realized this about owls. They can't really fly in the rain. Their feathers are... But anyway.
That's
Well,
okay.
I'll
I don't know that. It's
I'll
fine.
pull out. Yeah, I just realized that.
It's a fey creature. It whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, did you say something?
Talking to Anderson.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking outside. There was in the tower north of ours, there's connected by a bridge. There's this crystal. How big would you say it was?
The heart.
Yeah.
It's about 10, 15 foot in diameter.
This large red crystal pulsing.
And you could clearly see that it was in the shape of a heart. Like dangling and large red crystal veins branching off and connecting to the walls and the ceiling in that spot.
Seemed like a heart. Not like your romantic symbol, but like an actual gugun. Also, the drawbridge is up.
Oh, you think we can get to it then, or not?
Get to the heart?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I say we go check it out. I haven't stabbed
Uh-huh.
anything in, I don't know, a few hours.
It looked pretty tough, and it was very large. And I think it seemed important, but I don't think we were banned from going.
If it ain't in the basement, I say we go for it.
I guess we can check it out.
So what
Nora's
you two
expecting
aim
us
to
in the
do?
library, though. If you want to.
Yeah, let's go get the little ones first.
All right. You guys start to head back down to the third floor.
Oh, wine glass. Can I smell it? It's it's Escher's glass, I assume, so it's a mix of wine and blood.
Yes.
Is that what that was? Okay.
Yes. Panton, what did you intend to do during this time?
I'm going to talk to Helga and see if she will take me to the crypts.
There we go.
I mean, realistically, you guys are doing this to yourself as far as just sitting there idle for a while by splitting off so much, not being able to have the opportunity to interact. I just want you guys to... I'm sorry that you're all split up and you have to sit there forever.
Oh, no, no.
I tried putting a leash on him. That didn't work.
I didn't want to roleplay with you guys anyway.
It's interesting listening to what's happening to everybody else.
Yeah, no,
I
I
did not expect what Nicodemus found. It's pretty
Me
tight.
neither.
Okay. All right. I'll because that sounds like a more expansive journey. Sorry, Panton, I'm gonna put you on. No, I'll go with you.
Oh,
I'll go with you. No, I'm gonna go with you.
It's gonna have a lot of cuts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to jump. Yes, Nicodemus.
Can I see what Panton sees? Is that against the rules?
Do you guys want to see what each other sees? Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, it's alright.
I mean, I'm just sitting
I
in
got
the
a black
dark
screen
room.
right now, so
I thought you had your light.
Oh, I do, but like I didn't
You can't really do anything.
go
Okay.
anywhere. Yeah, I saw a 10-foot square.
Okay. I'm fucking jumping around from map to map trying to remember where
Sorry.
everybody's at. It's all right. So, you approach Helga. Are you?
so
Is it just gonna be you?
I think so. I think my sister's going to the library, and the other two are going upstairs, and Nico's just going exploring random rooms. So let's go out, and I'm kind of really curious about these crypts.
Okay. I guess if you say so, we'll go. And she leads you. Where is she? She leads you through the same doors that Nicodemus went through, headed towards the chapel. Gonna teleport
Nico,
you
bye,
there as
Nico.
well. As you get into the room, you see all of the things that I had told you about, or told Nicodemus before. The pews scattered around. You see the same hooded figure. And Helga kind of, don't touch him. He's been dead a really long time. That's not the way to... That's not the way to the crypts.
Not really keen on touching dead things, so yeah. Is she? I'm assuming she's human, and does she have a torch or something like this as she's wandering about?
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Because I don't have dark vision, so.
But is your light radiating? Like, can you... Oh, you can't see.
Oh, I can't see anything in there except
Okay,
for the
my
lights in the
bad.
corners.
I thought I put
Because
vision on
she doesn't
her.
have light.
She has
I can
light.
always okay, perfect.
No, she's good.
I can see now.
Yep. As soon as you said you were going to the crypt, she grabbed a torch out of the sconce in one of the front rooms and carried it with her. So yeah, this is what you see minus the Nicodemus. Nicodemus,
Nico.
you did see up there a balcony overlooking the chapel. It was tough to see from the angle from down below, but now you can hear their voices echoing, and you could look down over top of the ledge and be able to see Helga.
Like down into this chapel?
Yeah, down into this chapel.
Okay.
It appears to be... shit, let me go to the map and look at it real quick so I can give you the... Yeah, it seems to be a place where Strahd and maybe even his mother or his queen or somebody, two ornate wooden chairs with padded seats sitting on the edge, basically where they would overlook and see the service. But you do see them. You can do with that what you will. You hear Helga, both of you would hear Helga say, "Come on, let's go." And she starts headed towards the south corridor.
I make a note that is how to get to the crypt.
My little legs carry me as fast as I can.
Okay. Then we will take you to the crypt.
Yay.
And you're not there. And you're not there.
Benson, it's been nice knowing you.
You're not there. Can you guys see it if I make your token hidden?
No.
Ugh.
Nope.
Can you just give us Panton vision? I don't know which one's easier.
Well, I think
Yeah.
at this point I'm gonna drop disguise self and reveal myself as Helga.
Get the fuck out of here. Let's
Yeah, I was
see.
gonna drop my disguise, reveal myself as Strahd.
And I'm gonna drop my pants.
Oh hell yeah!
Now
Party
this
time.
party's gonna get started.
Dropping a new trademark, Panton Vision.
Did you guys see that?
Yes. Now I have Panton vision.
Okay. You have the ability to move him, but please, for the love of God, do not. As you're creeping down, these stairs seem to narrow. The floors seem well maintained, not cracked. The walls, similar, seem to be cleaned. And Helga leads you down further into the crypt. And as you get towards the bottom, you can't really see it here, but as she steps out, you can see rows of crypts. What did you want to see down here? Did you want me to show you the way out?
Do that part at the very end, but show me his brother's crypt and his parents' crypt. I mean, you're taking care of those, right?
Yes, I clean them every day, actually. Which one do you want to see first?
Which one is closer?
Probably Mother and Father Barov's and Ravenovia's. And she just walks forward, starts taking off.
Following her.
Okay. Yeah. She just strides, and as you're walking, you just you peer down either side, and it is just a checkerboard of crypts, 8-foot tall doors with that look to be like slabs of marble that are inside of these 15-foot tall, basically small mausoleums.
Are there any words or descriptors or pictures on these?
Do you stop to look at them, or do you just take a passing glance?
Just a passing glance.
Okay, where are you at? Dungeons and Catacombs.
Did my dark vision, or not my dark vision, my underdark thing? My screen is, or my character sheet is bright now. What the hell?
Looking on the outside, you start to see like plates above the doors that are kind of engraved with words. Looking at it, you see Artemis. And then it says underneath of it, "Thou standest amidst the monument to his life." Continuing to walk, and that was this one right here that you saw.
Okay.
Looking over to the other side, as you look at the nameplate, you see Panton Adelard written on the nameplate.
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Is that how you respond? You just continue walking just a little faster. You can see off in the distance it is starting to lighten up. You can see a blue aura emanating from this tall entryway. It's about 20 foot wide, and these large arched entryway with staircases looking to lead downwards. You can see the sloped entrance.
I'm gonna stop in front of this one.
Okay.
The one that has my name on it. How long has this one been here?
She turns and walks back to you. Holds the torch up. It's hard to say, really. I mean, the tombs have been here for as long as I've known. But I don't know when it was etched or when the person died. I can only imagine a long time ago.
I'm gonna look up, is my name still on the damn thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And how would one perhaps get into one of these?
Usually they die.
Shut up.
Give me a second. They're quite heavy. You just need to open the slab door, and you can see in the slab it's kind of hollowed out on one side, to where it looks like there's a built-in handle to the marble slab that you would have to pull.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. As you get towards the stairwell, you can see two statues on either side of the alcove, a blue beam of light transferring between the two of them. Give me a second. What is that? 87?
It's a section. It's like, shit.
These statues are about 30 foot tall, and that's how the beam seems to transfer across the entire, almost creating a wall of this blue light. Dimly visible on the other side seems to be more ascending steps. This blue curtain is kind of blocking vision a little bit. I didn't really think about this, but only I can really walk through this. It's... Is there something you were looking for in particular?
Just wanted to look at the crypts and just kind of make a few observations.
I'm not...
But why can't I cross that?
You know, you can try. I guess I've never not crossed through it. I was just told that it was to prevent people from that didn't have any business to be in here. Maybe you do have business to be in here. I don't know what it is.
Statues are giving off the light.
Yes. And she walks through the curtain. And she walks through the curtain. And
looking at the statues and just as she's walking through.
As she walks through, the blue light seems to encompass her body as she moves through it. But just as she gets on the other side, it seems to squeeze right back together. Make an investigation or a perception check for me.
Both of them suck. So, let's go investigation because I feel like that sits better. Fuck me.
Yeah.
And there's no... It was not.
You look up and you can't see any sort of mechanisms that would stop this. Give me a perception check instead. You don't see any mechanisms that would turn it off.
God damn it.
Yeah. Now the light being diffused from, and you're just kind of illuminated just by the blue lighting. You're really at a loss here of how you would be able to get through to the other side.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to try to be super sneaky about it, and I just feel like that is a surefire way to not be sneaky at all. So Pinton's gonna look at Helga crossing through, like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go back upstairs and you do what you have to do. If you have to do anything down here, I think I can find my way back upstairs.
You don't want me to show you how to get out of here in case you and your friends need to make a split?
I mean, if I have to cross through that.
No. It's a little ways away, but we don't have to go through any barriers. This isn't the way out. This is the way to the tomb. And I just remembered I didn't bring my keys with me. They're in the servants' quarters, so we won't be able to get through the actual barred door of Sergei's tomb either. They do keep... I mean, I can get my keys later if you have time, but I thought it'd probably be smart if I showed you the way out.
Let's kind of check that out then. And I'm gonna make a wide berth around my mausoleum.
Okay, she sees you kind of heading this way, and she decides to walk between the tombs.
Sure.
And just continues through. Do you look above any of the doors, continuing to...
I'm kind of nervous that I might find my friends' names on any of these mausoleums.
It's still up to you whether or not you'd like to look at them.
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, what is it? There are so many of these, and they all have different shit in them. The one that you're standing right in front of, you see the name Elsa Felona von Twitterberg.
Okay.
And
Okay, please tell me you made it.
No,
do
that's
ch-
module. That's module. And
I do
it
chuckle
says
at that name.
it says beloved actor. She had many followers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
Swear on my life.
Clearly, all right. This is updated. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Walking through a
Great.
little bit further,
Get away.
you see the one that she's standing in front of. Prince Ariel du Plumet. And then in parentheses next it says Ariel the Heavy.
Oh, big girl.
And then she continues walking down. You seem to found a row, and then she walks all the way to the very end and comes across what appears to be another crypt door. And above it, it says, "Herein lies the one who walked the path of pain and torment."
Well, that's not foreboding at all.
But with that, we're going to take a quick potty break.
Okay.
Nice.
BRB.
BRB.
Cool.
I keep forgetting Panton has DJ's got a suit of armor in the background. That scared the hell out of me.
Oh, Pant. Oh, DJ, yeah.
It's staring into our souls.
Is it?
I think so. I'm staring into mine.
Sarah, you'll be next. I promise.
I'm just gonna take a nap over here.
I'm so sorry.
It's just the way it worked out.
Yeah, man, we split the party. Like,
It's fair.
also, really, is Twitterberg, is that the actual name in the module?
I swear to God.
They knew. They had to have known.
What one? That was 16. Put it in Curse of Strahd.
What's up? They had to have known.
She had many followers. Because, you know, Twitter.
Really, I was thinking Facebook, but you know.
No, Twitter!
So, when is Strahd going to show up in the crypt now?
And Panton touches things he's not supposed to.
Oh, yeah. So, like, shortly.
Yeah.
It's a shame. You go find some cool, scary shit, and I find uncool, scary shit. Of course, what did I expect when I decided to roll down into the tombs?
True.
And we found a heart. We're going to stab that thing now.
I mean, I'll be lucky if I find a book or two.
Ugh. Gonna go stab the crystal heart, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. It's not the basement, you know, so.
Yeah.
Shut up, Anderson.
Here, let's just deface your property, Strahd.
And steal. I mean, think about it. We've already stolen from him now.
Who do we steal from?
I don't know. Somebody got himself a new weapon and a statue.
Are we not allowed to take things?
That's usually what stealing is.
I mean, I don't remember him saying that. I thought he said we could have full reign of his castle.
As
Minus
long as
the
it
area
means-
that I'm in.
Well, right, but also that doesn't mean that you can just take whatever you want.
I'm gonna play the law, the lawful neutral guy and say he didn't say well we couldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I say have people over my house, say make
Devil's
yourself at
advocate
home.
here.
It means they can take whatever they want from the fridge.
Yeah.
Right, but can you take his TV with you too? Is that?
I mean, he specifically
we
said
Nico,
That's right.
I'm
make
gonna
yourself
remember
at
that.
home
if
anywhere
we ever
except
come
for
your way.
wear panties.
Yeah.
But
if you say make yourself at home, I'm helping myself to your shit.
that's fine.
I might just take like a rock or something to just
Like,
as a
reminder.
it's a rock from Castle Ravenloft.
Ooh. Strahd,
Alright.
could I get you to sign this?
You ready, Panton?
Am I ever?
She walks up to the door and she turns to you and she says, "Can you hold this torch for me, please? I need both hands."
Sure thing.
She hands the torch to you. And then she, same as the crypt that you saw before, the large slab has an indentation that looks like a handle, and she pulls and just gradually slides it open. And it reveals, as soon as you step in there too, a long corridor. It's just at the end of this hall, and we go down some more steps and then we'll be in this room. I'm not for certain how it works, but there's some teleportation magic there, and I'm sure you might be able to figure it out. You guys seem very smart. And you both, do you start walking down this hall with her?
Oh yeah.
Okay. The first thing that you kind of notice is the floor, or along the floor, it's got a little bit of fog. you can tell that this area is much colder and a little bit more damp than the other areas. The walls, looking to the side, you see that this looks a little bit different than the rest. The rest of the building seems to be, layered stonework. This tunnel looks as if it was carved straight into the stone. And
So kind of unfinished then.
yeah. I mean, it's relatively smooth, but you can definitely tell that it looks different than everything else. Is there anything that you're doing while you're walking, or are you just continuing to walk beside her?
I have a
Hold
bunch
her
of
hand.
nails on me. I'm probably going to just pull up my little bag of nails that I picked up from the coffin maker's thing, and probably just occasionally drop one on the ground.
Okay.
And I'll pick
Like
it back
his-
up. I'm not going to leave it there, but I'm going to pick it back up. Like, just listening to the nail reverberate in the hallway.
Okay, so you just drop it on the ground and then stop and pick it back up?
Yep.
What are you doing?
It's an old tradition that I have.
It's
It's
silly.
to ward off evil spirits.
You get about halfway down, and at this point, you can actually see the far wall, and you can tell that it ends, but it does look like it turns to the side. Looking at her as she's talking to you, and you stop and you drop a nail, and you go to pick it up. The floor gives out from underneath of you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And I'll just let you know that this is a very high DC.
Oh, great. There's no way that I can use Gus. The floor is underneath me, right? You're talking about?
Yes.
Generally.
There is no. Is there a way that I can use Gust to push a medium or smaller creature that I choose, being me, 5 feet away?
Is that a reaction spell?
It is an action.
No. It would have to be something that would be a reaction, because you are trying to react to the floor giving out from underneath of you.
Okay.
Hey, but John, he can't pick up the cracked drift globe.
Huh?
From the one shot.
Oh, right. Yeah. So dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Coming right up. Let me find
Sounds
it.
like you're about to find a treasure room.
Yeah, full of pungy steak traps. Steaks, I'm sure.
He's gonna find the BDSM dungeon.
Please don't suck. Hey!
I was gonna say, like, we haven't had one in a while.
Oh,
That is
God.
so weird. It actually shows up on the map. It wasn't supposed to.
Oh, that little shoot down thing?
Yeah.
The thing that's going... Yeah, okay.
The creators of the map forgot to put a door there for you not to be able to see it.
Okay.
Alrighty. With a natural 20, you dropping these nails, and as you're bending over to pick it up, just on the other side of this trapdoor, your feet give out from underneath of you, but you just use that momentum and just kind of grab onto the floor rather than the nail and roll yourself forward onto the next space.
What was that?
I need you to roll me initiative.
Oh,
Oh, this is great.
I knew it.
G fucking.
Oh,
G.
hold on.
What? Helga?
Apparently.
GG no re.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Oh, I didn't select the freaking character.
She's cleaning and, like, everything's a fucking mess. She's so
Damn it.
helpless and afraid.
should have saw it coming.
Cool. Well, I was thinking, like, we haven't had action in a while. Like a month, but...
All right.
Give her a fatality.
Did you
onto
roll
the
initiative? Did I miss it?
It's a 7. Oh, wait.
Didn't click your token either.
Well, hold on, wait. Apparently
John
I got it,
rolled both of
because
them.
I have it on 2 screens.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled twice because I didn't click the token.
Hold on, my bad. Let's try this again. Come on, don't suck. Hey!
All right.
God damn it. Now I'm nervous as fuck. Ooh.
As you stand, as you tumble forward, you see this look of hatred in her eyes, and she, where is it at? You can see she produces claws. So you can tell that she is now hostile.
Yeah, wonderful.
What do you do?
Let's see.
There is now a 10-foot gaping hole in the ground behind you.
Yep. So I'm going to scurry between her legs. So I'm putting her in the middle of myself and the hole.
Okay.
And,
So you're here.
That was a drastic attempt at diplomacy, maybe.
yeah, well, she's not very happy with me. So, I am going to cast Gust on her now, with the intention of knocking her ass into the hole.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You conjure a strong wind of gust. The fog that was littering the ground blows away, and she braces onto that same notch in the wall that she held onto when the floor gave out the first time, and she just holds steady, but does not move.
Bugger you. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, and I don't think I really have much else I can do at this point. So, fuck. That will be it.
You're just gonna stand there?
I mean, if I move away, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. Oh,
Okey-dokey.
fuckity fuck. Do I want to do anything? Oh. Fuck off. Alright, so that's 10 feet of... Or is that 5 feet of movement for me then, that I've
Yep.
already spent?
Yep.
Just gonna stand there.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna give
need
her a free
you
hit.
to make an athletics or an acrobatics check. She is attempting to grapple you against a 20.
Fuck off. I'm gonna do Bend Luck. It's gonna cost me 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And I get to roll a d4, and she's gonna take that as a penalty.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so it's a 16. You have to beat a 16 now.
Come on, dice. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is not good.
She grabs a hold of you. You feel her claws sinking in, and you hear the tone in her voice change. You will be a nice present for Strahd. And she takes you and she just body slams you down the hole. And you slide black, smooth marble 10 foot wide, no purchase. You feel it, and there is absolutely nothing to grab onto. And you slide probably about 50, 60 feet at a 45-degree angle
Okay.
into the darkness. You feel weightlessness as you get to the bottom of this ramp. And then you feel cold, wet, as you splash into water. As you hit the bottom, you end up crashing into something solid on the other side, which you can only assume is a wall. And you are now having to tread water because it is deeper than you are tall.
Yeah, well, I'm 2 feet tall, so...
The light that was emanating... Actually, you had the torch.
I did. But I don't know if I would have dropped it at the thought of her trying to attack me.
I'm gonna give you just tiny vision just for a second so you can see. You know what? Yeah,
I can while I'm treading water, I'm assuming I'm able to cast some spells.
Yes.
And I will cast light on my hat.
Okay.
Or not light, whatever it is. The Oh yeah, it is light. Yep, there you go.
That is what you see. A small cell. And now we will go to Honora.
Pleasure knowing you guys. I was panting.
Oh, geez.
I just wanted some reading material. Jeez.
Let's see. Player characters. Honora. Let's give everybody vision. Edit can be edited, controlled by save. All right. What are you using for light, Miss Honora?
I assumed there would be stuff on the wall, but if there's not, I have a lantern. I have a torch, I mean.
Okay.
So a
Yeah,
torch.
there's really not.
Cool.
Okay, light. Okay. As you get to the third floor, you see a wooden door in front of you, and same as what she had originally said, you step through, and you see another small room with a door on the other end. Let me pull it up. As you step in, thick dust fills your lungs as you take your first breath.
I thought he said he liked to read. Ugh.
You see, once you get a little deeper in, you see a door, delicately engraved steel, stands in front of you. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own. Flanking the door on either side in the alcoves, dark with shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
That's not creepy. I'll walk in. So you said one of the door kind of glows on its own?
Yeah.
Is it the door that she said was the dining room, or the door that she said that was
This
the
would be the
library?
door into the dining room.
Nora's gonna head to the library.
Okay. Yeah, pushing through the door, you don't feel anything magical as you touch the door and open it. But as you
I didn't go in the dining room. I went to the library.
you have to go through the dining room to get to the library.
Oh, she said ignore the dining room. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, stepping in, you see the dining room, but you're completely ignoring it, correct? And just
Yeah,
seeing the
yeah.
door on the right that she that I thought I pointed out, but it must have failed. You see the door.
Well, I just in my head there's two doors. One is the dining room. One is the library. Ignore the dining room. Go to the library.
Oh,
So
no,
that's how I
sorry.
interpreted
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think she's gonna. I think she's just wanting to get to the library first before she does anything else. Wait for the
Okay.
others.
Yeah. Stepping in through to the library, you see a very well maintained area. A large rug on the ground encompasses almost the entirety of the floor. A roaring hearth on the eastern side of the room. A lot of seating space.
I'll put out my lantern.
Intricate
my torch.
red cushioned sofas, and just let's see, what is that, 37? Yeah, looking at the walls, each of those are just filled with ancient books and tomes, leather covers, well oiled and preserved through careful use. Everything is in order here. The stone
I want to
floor.
look
Go ahead.
for books on either warfare or vampires.
Okay. Strolling through, give me an investigation check.
Nine.
Okay. With a 9, you feel a little overwhelmed almost with the amount of different books that are in here. You see a book titled Embalming the Lost Art. You also see Goats of the Balanok Mountains. You see a book called Castle Building 101. But you're not really finding anything on war or vampires or any sort of dark magic like that.
Okay. And then I'll just kind of continue to look at the books and wait for Ira and Anderson to show up.
You do find a book that I think you might sit down and read through called, that I guess it would probably be about the closest to something about vampires. It says, Life Among the Undead, Learning to Cope.
Okay, that sounds like something she'd pick up and read, for sure.
Alrighty. Anderson and Ira, you would make your way down to the library?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's plop you guys down. Can you guys see?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Same deal. Is there anything that you would stop and investigate as you're going through? Or would you just kind of bypass and make your way all the way to the library?
So before we go up to the library, the door we were told to like ignore. I want to go up and kind of put my ear to the door, see if I hear anything.
Oh, the door that you were told to ignore. There were 2 doors in the dining room, one on the right and one on the far side.
The one that does not lead to the library.
Yeah. Okay. Then that would be in here. I don't know why you don't have. You don't have vision, do you?
Nobody has dark vision in this campaign.
No, I know. I don't know why the other room was illuminated. As you step into this room, it is dark. Do you produce any torchlight?
I've got a torch. I'll light it up.
Okay. You know what? I forgot you, Nicodemus, you can't see anything except for...
I'm currently looking at Honora.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
get you... There.
Is this like a little piano or something, or a scroll? What is that?
Okay, yeah. If you're gonna investigate in this room, let's
Get an investigation check, and I just realized.
Stepping into this room, you smell a sweet yet pungent smell of decay in this room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. Blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. The center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs. So I think what you're standing next to right now is a tall harp.
Man, you think for as much resources as Strahd has, they'd clean up this place. Damn it, Stance.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of people to get it all spick and span for Irina. And as I say that, I go up to the cake and I take the figurine, or maybe just look closer at it. Does it look vaguely like her, or is it just a generic
Let me...
bride?
Yes, it does. It does vaguely look like Irina.
Anderson just kind of fooling around and goes, "Hey, Strahd, clean this place up."
Supposedly
No
Helga's job,
response.
but she doesn't seem to be doing a great job. I'll try a string of the harp. Is it still in tune? Is it snap as I try it?
Give me a performance check.
Sounds beautiful.
It's
So
both-
my question is,
I'm glad
do
that
I hear
finally
this?
got this.
Yes, as you pluck this harp, you find that it is loud, as if, like, not ear splitting loud, but it carries. There might be something magical or enchanted about this, but that particular tune sounded beautiful. In Honora, you do hear that coming from the other room.
I'll peek my head out and go, "Oh, hey guys."
Hey, sorry, I was just playing a little thing I used to know.
Oh, you play harp?
No, but I know this one
He
little
does
bit.
now.
Cool. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna head down to the catacombs, right?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna look in the library, but
Well, I'm putting my ear up to this door right here first, trying to.
Oh, there's just books in the library. There's not a whole lot of stuff.
As you
Just
put your
books.
make a perception check, Anderson.
Sure thing.
Okay. You hear, with a 23, you hear the girlish giggling of Gertruda.
Anderson just swiftly turns back around. Yeah, let's go to the catacombs.
Anybody,
Anderson, are you okay? Your face is red.
Yep. it's over
as you're
time.
saying that, looking at Anderson, you both notice a ghostly figure passes through Anderson's body from behind him, and approaching into the room. Um. Oh gosh, hold on a second.
Roll initiative.
Probably. Oh my god. What? Did you bring that with you, Anderson?
So he's just surprised, it passing through him.
Yeah.
That
Hold on,
would
just
not feel
one
good.
second. Oh no, where's? Where? Why is it? I can't find this character. Okay. A dwarf-sized creature, probably about Panton size, dressed in like jester's clothes with the old jester's hat that has bells, and you can actually hear the bells ringing. And as he comes through Anderson's chest, he comes to a halt on the floor. Why have you summoned me from beyond the grave?
Oh, thank God! I thought you were someone else.
Summoned who? What? What's going on? What's happening?
Taking a low bow, all he says is, "In my crypt below the castle, thou shalt find a treasure worthy of one so talented as thee." Looking at you, Ira. "May it help thee set this troubled place to rest."
Who are you?
What is your name?
Piddlewick.
Anderson just like chuckles a little bit.
Piddlewick. Okay.
Piddlewick. All right.
Do people summon you for other reasons? Is
I
there
am a
any
jester, and I, of course, know how to play things such as the lute, or the harp, or anything else. I can play a variety of, well, I could play a variety of instruments.
But not anymore.
No.
Wait.
If I handed
how are
you this lute, your fingers wouldn't be able to work upon it.
Just reaches through.
Partner, you dead?
Clearly, Anderson.
I just got
See through. I can see you through him.
Yes, I have since passed.
So why are you here? Or how did you be like this?
I fell down some stairs.
Right, but why are you here now?
I was summoned.
Are you tied to this place?
Can
It-
we unsummon you?
Simply ask me to leave and I will be.
Any advice for a few people who are still alive, trapped in this place? Well, not trapped, but...
I gave it to you, were you not listening?
No, I heard you.
What is the fastest route to get to your body?
Tomb, crypt.
Crypt, whatever.
Through the chapel, down the stairs, all the way to the bottom.
There's a chapel? Huh.
Piddlewick.
I don't think we're gonna forget that name.
And he takes a bow.
Would you want to travel with us, Piddlewick?
That is not the nature of my duties. And he zips back through Anderson.
Oh.
Well, nothing else important going on here. Let's go see his crypt.
Crypt.
Oh, wait, what's on the other side of that door?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You turned
I was
around
scared.
really fast.
Nothing there.
I'll move to go open the door.
As you do that, Anderson is just like, nope, nothing there. Nothing there.
You're acting
He's-
really suspicious, Anderson.
Huh?
Are you gonna stop Ira, or are you just gonna walk past him?
Oh, he's already on the other side of the door. He's ready
Is
to
it-
leave.
Are you, Anderson, you started to leave then?
Yep.
Okay. Like back down to the stairs?
Oh, just
Or
I
just
assume by the
hanging
time
out
Ira
by the
makes it
door?
to well, I assume by the time Ira makes it to the door, if he's opening it, Anderson would be at the other end.
Is that what you're doing,
I
Ira?
guess I saw him listen, so I guess I'll listen as well. But do I hear
Okay.
anything?
You
I'm
make
gonna
a
give
per-
him a
make-
hard time about
Make
the
a
blush.
perception check. Yeah. With a 15, you also hear the giggling of a young woman. It would be... it's faint. I think it would be... no, you would recognize it as Gertruda. Nobody else that you've met here so far has that type of girlish laugh. That's what you would assume.
Oh. I think it's Gertrude. I don't want to intrude on Gertrude.
Did you mean to rhyme?
Is that a crime?
Oh no, Ira, no. The harp went to
Sorry,
your
it's-
head.
It's about time I go look at some books.
I was in there for quite a while. I didn't see anything super interesting. Did you want to know about mountain goats? There was mountain goats.
That sounds fascinating. No offense,
know. But have you guys seen
might have
Panton?
been.
He followed
banked
you guys
with
up. No.
No, he didn't. He went with you.
No.
We got our stuff. He didn't
Right,
come
I
with
thought he
us.
went back to the room with you guys.
No, he didn't come back with us.
Oh my god, he ran off again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe he's with Nicodemus.
At this point, I ain't surprised. Oh yeah, he's definitely with Nicodemus. Definitely.
Alright, well, let's go find Nicodemus then. We can go back to the library later, Ira.
Just find me when you're.
I promise you, it's real boring. And I love to read.
Anderson
You can have
just
this
already
book,
one foot
And
out
I'll
the
hand
door.
him the guide to the undead for him.
Oh, yeah.
I was interested in maybe a history or something like that.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
see
go
anything.
look. Look, just find me when you're. And again, I don't really like the idea of being by myself. Fine. We'll make sure the others are all right. And
This
then
place
I'd like to
is
come back here.
really creepy, and I'll gesture to the table full of grossness.
Just hope they haven't done anything.
As you
stupid.
gesture to the table, looking in that direction, you see the window on the far side, the drapes that are over top of it. You see them billowing inwards just a little bit, as a breeze might have pushed them inwards.
Yeah, real creepy. Let's go, guys. Ugh.
He's already out the door, just like, yep.
And let's
Yeah.
maybe not speak so loudly about things.
Hear that, Strahd? Don't listen to us.
Oh God, Anderson. All right. Yeah. I guess we'll start by heading downstairs and looking for anybody.
Okay.
Do we know where Nicodemus went, or did he just kind of wander?
You guys were all in the kind of that general
hall.
area when Nicodemus went north. I think you would have seen the long corridor that he went through. You probably would have seen the doors that he went through, unless Nicodemus, were you trying to conceal where you were going? Okay. Yeah, you probably would have seen which way he traveled.
We can always ask Helga when we see her.
Oh, true.
Which- It's hard for me to say knowing what happened, but I was already not trusting her, so.
Ira, as they left, what are you doing for light?
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize. I would follow them.
You would follow them. You wouldn't go into the library.
No, I told them that I would go help them find people until,
Okay.
and then we could come back. Because
Mhm.
in his mind, we're staying the night.
You have the time to be able to check it out later.
Yeah.
Staying forever.
But yeah,
Forever. All right. So, you want to head back the direction that you last saw Nicodemus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a
and
second.
while we're doing that, I'm like, I don't really trust. Like, I know she seems helpless and everything, but I don't know. I don't fully trust her. I mean, she's supposed to clean. She's
No, right? Honora is so annoying.
What?
what?
Anderson.
Oh, it's a joke. I'm joking.
Oh my goodness.
She just
I didn't know you felt that
just
way about me.
tells us to leave, and then is also offering us, so eager to offer us help.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she's probably just scared, and if she can get some adventurers to help her out of this place, that makes sense.
I don't think there's much he can do. It's
Are those
She
your
seemed
holy
sweet.
glasses, Nico?
These are my rose-tinted glasses.
I don't think they've been made for you yet. I think he was saying that they'd be crafted by morning.
Yeah. I
Since
got
we
a
have
pair.
to stay the night.
Oh, I
but-
could roleplay.
You guys make your way down the stairs and towards that main hallway, drifting back to cutting to Nicodemus. You're up on this balcony, having seen
Oh, thank goodness.
Panton and Helga going downstairs. What do you do?
Do I know where Strahd is? Like, did he say where he was going?
Yeah,
Nope.
he's in the piano.
Yeah, he went into
Yeah,
the organ.
but was he like, I'm going to my chambers?
Nope, he did not.
He just poofed out of here.
Yep.
Poof, be gone. Okay, I will go. Just exploring, I guess. I'll head down south.
Heading down to the end, it's just a dead end. The entire floor. What?
Are these treasure chests?
No, those are chairs. Those are chairs looking out over the balcony.
Oh, this is Strahd's chair looking down.
Yeah. Let me see what this. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. I'm gonna. Yeah. Now, if you go ahead and move closer to the balcony if you want.
Oh, okay. Now I can see down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now you can
okay.
see down. So that's the view that you have.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep coming down this hallway.
Yeah. This all appears to be. It's a dead end. It's just
It's
a
just to
standing
look
room
down.
to look down.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then
Um,
once I realize this, I'll come doors.
Okay. And then you want to go through them?
Yes, I mean if I can.
Okay. Opening
I
up the
don't
doors.
like it when you read things before I open doors.
I have to read through anything when you guys are going to any rooms, to be honest. But
Just so he can murder us in unique and interesting ways.
as you step in, you see this is a 20-foot high ceilings, dark vaulted ceilings draped with cobwebs. You hear a low moan.
Like a pained moan? Or
No, more like a whispering wind traveling through. You don't necessarily feel a draft, but that's what it kind of sounds like. The wind, blowing by some opening, creating that noise, kind of rising and falling,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll just continue.
Okay.
Is there anything catching my eye with my very high passive perception?
As you get to the midpoint, you hear a scraping sound of stone against stone. You also hear the squeaking of a bat ahead of you. Looking ahead, just barely outside of... Let me move to your location. Just barely outside of your vision, you see a fanged visage, a face, outstretched claws, and a flapping black cape coming towards you. From above, a deep, throaty chuckle fills the hall.
Man,
Do you do anything as a reaction as you see this coming towards you?
I would probably shudder.
Okay. As you stand there, this figure swooping down on you hits into you and brushes over the top and continues going on. As you feel it, the weight was there. It was hefty, but it was just a trap. It was just something to... It was a fake vampire, just stuffed on a pulley system. And as it gets to the end of the hall, you can hear the creaking of the pulleys starting to bring it back.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on.
Okay.
Ooh, I got some more.
Getting to another set of double doors.
Still trusting in Strahd that he told us no harm. I'm going to have some sort of sense of security and open these doors.
Opening this door, immediately you're greeted with these ones open inwards, and as you step through, you see another set of doors. To either side, you see this 10-foot wide corridor stretches both north and south. At the end of each hall, floating in the darkness, is a human skeleton clad in the rusted armor and tattered livery of a castle guard. Livery of a castle guard.
Like castle guard close.
Yeah.
Can I? That's this thing floating here. Can
Yep.
I inspect it?
Yeah.
Is it like a decoration, or was this somebody?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, give me an investigation check.
Aye.
Okay.
You are in a room.
it's
No.
a skeleton.
There's a skeleton.
You know, you're looking at it and you can gather some things, but you see that this skeleton, it's hanging from pegs. It definitely looks to be human. You don't really know how it got there, or really anything about the lineage of this skeleton.
The castle garb. Does
Yeah.
it have some sort of like insignia on it?
Yeah, it's
Like, as far as I know, I'm not aware of a insigniaed militia for Castle Ravenloft or Barovia.
yeah.
Or was it something else that led me to believe it was a castle guard?
No, let me that's the symbol.
Is that a
Some ravens is what those are.
Yeah.
a raven? Oh, okay. It's hard to see on the black Discord.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a
Okay.
raven over top of like a
Right.
shield.
Yep. Okay. Am I familiar at all with this symbol?
You've seen it on the coins that bear Strahd's face, but
Okay.
yeah, not really.
Um,
You haven't
Okay.
seen it outside of
the
Barovia.
okay. No pockets or anything.
No, sir.
Okay. I'll just continue. Actually, can I? How difficult would it be for me to remove the tabard or cloak or whatever it is that has that insignia?
Give me a sleight of hand check if you're trying to do it delicately.
Yes.
As and you just cast light on yourself, right? That's how you
It's technically
you produce flame. That's right, produce
Yeah,
flame.
yeah.
Your
Yep.
druid thing.
Yeah.
As you're pulling this tabard off, trying to like look and get it around the hooks, gently grabbing the skeleton off and trying to place it back on, you get about halfway where you pull the tabard up and over, and as you're trying to remove the other side of the skeleton to be able to pull it off of the body, the skeleton kind of falls apart in your hands and falls to the ground. And as that weight kind of falls down and skitters, part of it bashes up against that wall behind it. And you notice your light is passing through a part of the door or part of the wall that you hadn't seen before. And this looks like the wall can be pushed backwards. Looks like
Okay.
a secret door, basically.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stuff that. Did you say it was a tabard? or
Yeah, it's a
cloak?
tabard.
Okay, I'm gonna stuff that tabard in my bag. With
Okay.
the intent of mending it later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through this secret door, or at least attempt to. Push. I'll go up and attempt to push. Oh snap!
As you push through this door, you see a long hallway. At the end of the hallway, in this room is actually lit. There are some sconces along the wall. Let's see what this says. This arched corridor has been swept clean. Oak paneling decorates the walls to the height of about 4 feet. Mounted on the east wall above the wood paneling are 3 unlit oil lamps, spaced about 10 feet apart. A plain wooden door is set into the west wall, and light seeps through its cracks. A staircase at the north end of the west hall ascends into darkness.
These spikes that this individual was hung on, or were they affixed to the wall that moved, or the wall
Yes.
adjacent?
Nope, they were to the wall that moved.
Okay, I would like to take out one of my candles, just a regular candle,
Okay.
and light it and stick it on that spike.
Oh.
Kind of signifying that I went through.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then I will enter. You said most of the light is coming from back here?
The light is a series of
Oh,
lanterns.
Scott's along the wall. Okay.
Yeah, lanterns along the wall.
Yeah,
But there is some light coming from underneath of the door on the west side of the hall. Right?
here, where I'm standing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just open the door.
Okay. What is this?
Just like the servants.
And oil lamps illuminate this long rectangular chamber with oak-paneled walls. Stained yellow lace hangs neatly from 8 canopied beds. And that's all you see at a first glance.
These things at the end of the beds? Or are those headboards?
Oh god, I gotta really zoom in there.
They kind
They
of look
look
like
like the head-
pillows.
Yeah,
the
I think they're
pillows.
pillows.
Okay,
Yeah, all the heads are towards the center of the
towards
room.
the center. Okay, yeah, that's kind of odd. Being canopied beds, they seem like they're not for servants or maids. What kind of material is the bedding made out of? Like, can I determine that these are luxurious, like, nice beds?
They're nicer material. It appears like because this part of the castle seems to be relatively cold. The material seems to be like a heavier, maybe even a wool fabric.
Am I any personal items or chests? Not chests, but like footlockers or.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Rolling like I was, buddy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, looking around, picking up some of the pillows, looking underneath of the beds, you don't find anything of value. You find a pair of slippers underneath of one of the beds. You find...
Looking at the slippers, are they adults?
Are they
Are
what? I'm
men?
sorry?
Are they for adults? Men? Women?
Yeah, it appears that they're for adults, probably women. They're a little bit too small to be for your average male's feet. Underneath one of the pillows, you find one of those dolls. Yeah, like one of those. They're called like worry dolls that you place underneath of your pillows at night, and they're supposed to take your worries away. You never heard of one of those?
No.
Made out of like
Sounds like
string.
a dream catcher.
Yeah, basically a dream catcher.
Okay, but doll form. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will leave the room and continue down the hallway.
Okay. It's about this time that the three of you, Anderson, Ira, and Honora, enter the cathedral.
So I'll look around and be like, I wonder if Nico found this place. Oh.
Where are you
saw him
all
heading
at
up
on the
this way.
map? There's you three.
Is there like a way to like see if since he disturbed stuff, if like the dust has been disturbed and things?
Yeah, give me.
Ira starts scoping the scene.
Give
This
me.
pew has been smashed by a mace that was.
Oh, you guys don't have. Who's got the torch?
Oh, I've got the torch.
You've got
Yeah.
the torch.
I mean, I can light a torch too. I just put mine out when I was in the library, so.
That's okay. There we go. And Panton and Nicodemus, you can see this too now, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ira, make an investigation or a survival check for me.
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You clearly see footprints leading on this tattered rug up towards the altar. As you're walking up towards the altar, you notice that almost all of these pews are relatively intact. While they're shifted and moved about, and a lot of them have dust and cobwebs all over them, one pew up towards the front, you notice, has a large chunk of wood taken out of the side of it, of the handrail, and just kind of scattered. You can see splinters across the ground. And with a 21, you notice that the part that is broken away does not have dust like the rest of it. So you can assume that it had happened frequently, or not frequently, but recently. You do notice that there's a slumped over figure up by the altar. What? Main floor, chapel. In looking on the altar, you see a circular figure, probably about, or not circular figure, but a circular space where there is no dust. Probably about 6 inches in diameter. Right in between the hands of this long dead figure, as if you could assume that it was reaching for something and now no longer there. You also you notice that this humanoid figure is wearing a rather handsome fur-lined black cloak embroidered with golden thread. Looks, even under the dust, you can tell that this looks rather expensive. And you can also tell that he's wearing a suit of chainmail.
And the cloak's still in good condition?
It appears to be in relatively good condition, outside of the dust and cobwebs.
Anderson, you look pretty good in this.
You know, you're right.
Guys, are we shopping or are we looking for Panton?
Hold on.
I'm just checking things out, and I've been like kind of commenting on the things like as I've been seeing them. Hopefully he didn't get into a fight. I don't know why this is broken. Maybe he stumbled.
Can I touch the cloak, see if anything happens?
Yeah, absolutely. You pick it up, and it feels thick and heavy in your hands. The material feels soft. The fur even feels like it's still in relatively good condition, not matted or anything, like it was well taken care of during its use. But nothing happens.
Do I see any sign of Panton?
With a 21, you would be able to see smaller scuff marks in the dirt, or not the dirt, but the
dust.
The dust. Thank you. And you would see that they headed towards the south stairwell. You would also see, yes, you would see 2 sets, but you would also see a third set that kind of branched away from the altar. There was only one set. Panton, you never really went all the way up towards the altar, did you?
Nope, I was just following.
That's what I thought. You made it about halfway. Yeah, you only see one set that was up by the altar head towards the northern stairwell. And they seem to be normal-sized footprints.
2 sets lead south. And looks like Nicodemus went, you said north?
Yep, north stairwell.
Well, to be fair, Panton gets himself in trouble. I feel like we should go get him.
I second that. Nico seems to be a little bit less reckless. Wait. Yeah.
I think we should go get Nicodemus, because I don't know if there's anything any of us could do if we found Panton in a bad state.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of yell, Panton! Nico, are you guys around here?
Did I
Make
hear that?
make a, I guess maybe a performance check, something to see how loud you can yell. If you have anything that you would rather roll, if you can.
No, it's fine.
No. Okay. And what's your passive perception, Nicodemus?
17.
Oh, your passive perception's a 17?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you hear that. You hear Nicodemus Panton being yelled by Honora. It's very, very faint. But it's quiet. You only hear the flickering of flame from the oil burning lanterns in your hallway.
So I can't tell what direction it came from.
Let me go back to your map and see where you're at.
I mean, it wouldn't be that far. So she's in the chapel, and I'm directly above her somewhat.
Yeah. You only know that it's coming from south. It's not coming from above you. You know that it's coming from south corridor, the way you came.
Okay. It didn't seem super distressed. So
Okay.
I'm going to just continue what I'm doing, but be aware.
Okay. Alrighty.
They must not be in earshot. I don't know. I don't hear anybody coming.
I know you're worried about your brother. He's with someone at least.
We don't know that. I mean, she did promise to meet us in the hall, didn't she? Where is she?
Right, I said there were 2 sets of footprints, so he might be with her. Granted, we don't really know her that well.
You're not making me feel any better, Ira.
Do you want me to make you feel better? I'm not the type of person to do that, I'm sorry.
Well,
But I will help you try to find him, but...
We need to find everybody. I mean, we need to find Nico and Panton. But you know, Panton, when he gets stressed out, he... Boom.
Right, but we haven't heard anything. Granted, it's a large castle, sure.
Anderson, what do you think?
I could go either way, really. Panting gets in more trouble, but... Well... That's not to say Nico doesn't.
Well,
I can see the point that Nico does make us
How about this? How about
just
we flip
wait.
for it?
Listen, no. Remember what Dickweed said.
Piddleweed or whatever his name is?
That's what I said.
Piddlestick.
So much for remembering his name.
His crypt was through the chapel, down the stairs, which is where these footprints lead. So Panton is probably in trouble, and as a result has gotten the rest of us in trouble. And I don't want us to panic or give this. Just try to stay cool. Maybe don't give away that we know.
Honora's gonna start to kind of hyperventilate.
Oh, fuck. Come on, we've been in...
Why didn't he wait for us? Why didn't he wait for us? What the fuck? Panton! Oh my god. Okay, we need to do something. We can't just stand here.
Okay, so let's go find Nicodemus, because he is the only one that, if he is in a bad state, would have any power to, take care of him.
Okay. Well, are you sure those
That's
are not...
what I would recommend.
Are you sure those are not Nico's footprints with Panton? Maybe they went down there together.
Nico's got big feet.
Okay, well, just hurry up. We need to go faster, and I'll start to push you.
Okay,
Panton.
well then let's go find...
Go ahead, sorry.
Yes, sir.
No, go ahead, Ira.
Yeah, let's go find Nicodemus first.
Okay, Panton, what's your mental state right now?
Good.
Yeah, he's
Not good.
comfortable. He's just
Not
laying
good at
there.
all.
Dead man's
I'm
Floating.
like
float.
treading water, and I'm trying to get up the rampway, but you said it's smooth stone.
There is no rampway. You feel
Oh.
your way over to where you know that you fell, and it is there does not appear to be any opening.
Cool. Look in the water. Is there anything going on over there? Do I see anything?
Sure, it's even water.
Could be urine.
Could be. It's a little bit of both right now.
If that answers your mental state
Might
question.
warm
Yeah,
it up a
pretty
little
much.
bit, at least.
Yeah.
Just right around me. Yeah, in front of me.
Sounds cold.
Couldn't imagine the water in the basement of a castle being real warm.
Probably not.
Okie dokie. 74.
I think occasionally I will let out a sword burst spell and see if it interacts with anything in the area.
You awakened the Leviathan.
Yep, pretty much. I'm making all the bad decisions right now. I'm making a lot of noise.
This water is very dark. It is almost opaque. You cannot see the lower half of your body even underneath of this water. I need you. You're just treading water, just swimming. Okay.
Treading water and occasionally casting a spell.
Okay, give me make a Constitution check for me, please.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll say Constitution check.
Okay. Ooh. Oh.
Oh,
Shame.
double.
No.
As of
Yeah.
right now, you're feeling okay. You've been down here for probably about 10 minutes, treading water. You have discovered that there are iron bars on the west end of your small 10-foot by 10-foot cell. The rest of it seems to be solid stone. You cast your, I guess, go ahead and give me,
D100. D100.
No, go ahead and give me 4d6 worth of damage. Let's say you've cast your cantrip 4 times.
It would actually, so if I'm casting it 4 times, it would be 2d6 times 4 because it's a.
So 8d6.
it
Yeah,
does
roll 8d6.
2d6.
Okay.
There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
No. So that's a significant amount of damage. Okay, looking at these iron bars, you can tell that they're starting to whittle away from this force damage, kind of pushing outwards and bending, definitely making some room. You feel like if you devoted enough energy to that you might be able to make it big enough for you to swim through, or...
Yep. If I see that I'm causing some damage and I'm possibly opening up a route, as many times as I possibly can, just pop, 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 keep going.
Okay. I will now say that you can roll a D100 just from consistently putting yourself under.
Freaking out.
It'd be so cool if it was something that really helped him.
Polymorph.
Or no, he
Or
gets smaller.
Polymorph into a mammoth.
Or he becomes a potted plant. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I've
Don't
got
say
to
that.
read what these things are.
You shrunk.
Just oh.
Trouble.
You just summon monsters to fight.
Cool. Cool.
You spawn every enemy we faced.
So far.
Yep.
That's
Strahd
Tele-
appears
I
behind you.
teleport
Vampire
into the
spawn in
astral
3 hugs.
sea. Bye, Pam.
Nothing personnel, kid.
personnel.
It's
Yeah, it's a meme. Okay. I need you to roll a 1d4, please.
Is it weird that I'm sweating now, not the fact that I've been thrown down a fucking
It's the wild magic.
4?
Okay. As you continuously cast this sword burst, aiming specifically at these bars, trying to force them open, you feel you're starting to lose control of that magic that wells up inside of you. And this sudden burst of energy makes everything go completely still. The water, it's not rippling with your movements. You've cast Time Stop, a 9th level transmutation spell, and for the next 5 rounds, so roughly 30 seconds, no time passes for any other creatures.
Great timing.
Yeah.
so useful.
And as that happens, I'm going to say, that was at the very end. You exerted your final push and broke these bars, and these bars are now open, and that's when you expelled your energy and cast Time Stop.
So I've got 5 rounds to explore what I just busted open.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm going through since I can't go back.
Alrighty. Swimming through the broken bars, you get out and you can start to see that this is still just as deep as it was in your cell, but you start to see that this is an entire prison-like area, that there are multiple chambers. As you swim right into that position, this is all in one turn,
Yeah.
your hand touches a fleshy substance, and as your hand touches it, you can feel hair entwined in your fingers.
Yeah, Patton don't like that. So as he's swimming, he's gonna cast another sword burst, and keep moving.
Okay, so that's your
So
action.
that would be
your action for that
would
round.
Be my yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d6 damage.
Let's hope that's not another shambling mound.
With the baby inside?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's
Hey,
welcome
inside,
back.
that's perfectly fine then. That's justifiable.
Oh.
I've got to move you just a little bit. You're on top of my Strahd zombie.
Not zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Through the ditches.
It was probably.
Okay, there it is. Minus
Oh,
8.
God,
And what's the radius on that?
It's 5 feet. So
Okay, that's the only thing that takes damage.
There's
Oh,
more
God.
things.
there's more things. Oh, yay. All right. So that's the end of round 1. So
I
the
mean,
start
yeah,
of
yeah, because you only have 15 feet of movement while swimming,
correct.
right?
Okay. I believe it's half, right? While
Yeah.
swimming. Okay.
Well, I
so,
mean, if you think about it, if the water stopped, shouldn't you be able to walk on top of it?
I don't know the.
I mean, time stops, not gravity.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you know what?
Part of the reason why that water moves, though.
physics. Yeah.
Yeah, it
isn't
would
don't
be
know.
solid.
gravity part?
We're gonna.
Just
I'm sorry. I was thinking about that. I was like, wouldn't he be able to walk on it if it was,
That's kind of
stopped?
look, you guys.
that's-
We already
that's
had
a
an
good
owl
physics
fly
question.
through the rain.
So the only
it's pretty
part,
outlandish.
the only part that's really moving is the part that he's directly interacting with, and it creates
Okay.
the beginning of the ripples. But it's almost like he's swimming through like a jello-y substance.
Fun.
Okay. So
10
it's still
feet
of
15 feet of moving.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So then round 2 is let's see. So that would put me right there.
Yep.
So that's 5 feet. Since I know there's a Strahd zombie there, I'm going to action sword burst again.
Okay.
They do well. So they don't get dexterity saves. Then,
I'm gonna say
while-
no because
Yep.
they automatically fail the.
Yeah. So it's another 5 points of damage it'll take, as well as anything that might be within 5 feet of me right now.
Yep. And you can see as
me.
your sword burst pierces through the water, creating small gaps, allows you to see another zombie-like creature dead. And as it pierces through its fleshy face, you just see its hair just kind of stuck, I don't know, mid-water, and arms just kind of dangling.
It's dead or alive right now.
It's
Well,
hard to tell. Time has stopped.
Okay, so that's 5, 10. Come on, move. 10, 15. So that's the end of round 2.
Okay.
Is this the just regular top spell?
Yes.
Sorry, I looked it up, and it says if you do anything that affects another creature, it's canceled.
Oh.
Really? I didn't read far enough.
I did not know that. Okay. Maybe
Yeah, I was
should
trying to
actually-
see if you could.
Okay,
because
so-
it is an interesting thing.
Okay.
Okay, let me look at the spell because that's going to change everything now.
Yeah.
It's time.
I mean,
stop.
you can rule it however you want.
Right, and at the same time, is it the standard spell? And would Panton have the knowledge of the spell because it's far beyond what
It's
he's
true.
capable of? So you may not know that by sword bursting that you're affecting the spell.
It's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your call, DM.
But it could also be a special version of time stop magic and not.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
However you wanna roll.
We'll keep it going right now.
Okay.
Nice catch, Nico.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good work.
I do think it's interesting to walk on water with it, though. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, we're ruling that what I've been doing is at least
Acceptable for
canon
now.
For
Yep.
this one. Okay,
Mhm.
perfect. What are the chances that I roll time stop again? Right?
Now 1 in 100.
Maybe. Okay, so then 5, 10. There's this door here in front of me.
Yes.
I am going to try to jimmy it open. That's gonna be my action.
Okay. Let's see.
Kicking yourself so that you didn't get lockpick lessons from Ira.
As you get up
They
close
wanna
to
teach
this
me.
one, this is a rusty iron door, clearly rusted from the moisture in the air. You just need to make an an athletics check for me, please.
Oh, fuck you, athletics.
I'm gonna say with disadvantage because
Oh,
you
God damn it,
don't
yeah.
have any leverage of standing.
That's great because it's a -1, so that's even better.
Come on, double nat 20s.
8.
Unfortunately, you're pushing into this door and you are kicking your legs as hard as you can against the water, trying to push it open, but it just doesn't budge.
That's the end of round 3. Round 4, we're gonna do the same damn thing again. I need to get the fuck out of here before these zombies come up and start chewing me out.
Okay. Do you want to try anything else, or do you just want to continue to push?
Is there anything else that I see in this room? Is this a way out, I should be asking? Or does it look like it's a way out?
Looking around, you haven't seen any other entrances. You came out on one end of the corridor, and this seems to be a logical way. You don't know whether or not this is out into freedom, or potentially out into some other unknown.
Out of the pan and into the fire. All right,
Yes.
we are going to do it again. I need to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I'm freaking out. God, fuck you. Oh my god. Oh, fuck you.
At this point, you're starting to feel a little bit of fatigue, swimming against this door, trying to push it open, kicking, doing anything you can, trying to get it open, and it's just not budging.
That is the end of round 4, so what else can I do? Oh my god, this is so terrible.
Think outside the box. There's creativity. I'm sure you can think of something.
Fireball.
I don't have fireball. That's the thing.
Sesame.
And I don't have any 3rd level spells, so. Oh shit. Okay, we are. All right. If that is, nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. All right. So we are going to.
I think you should do that.
I'm gonna cast Sinlock's Snowball Swarm in the middle over here. And each creature in a 5-foot radius, they take 3d6 points of cold damage.
Okay. And how what's the radius?
5 feet.
Okay.
And I can't twin that one, so what did I roll? No, I can't. I'm not even gonna worry about empowering it.
So that was your action on your
Yep.
5th round.
Yep.
You do understand that you're not going to be able to make another attempt to open the door.
Without being attacked, yeah.
Okay.
Well aware of that.
Alrighty.
Gonna stand on their head.
If there's another one underneath me, well, that's gonna be terrible.
Alright. So that ends your turn on the 5th round, correct?
Yep. And both of those guys take 13 points of cold damage.
Does it do anything to lower their movement speed?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
They're immune to ice damage.
No.
No. Nothing. Just the damage.
I need you to make now, as the 5th round expires, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay, Constitution. At least that's one of my good ones.
Is it really?
Oh, I hate you, dice. I hate
Is
you,
it
dice.
really?
It was a +5, and I rolled a 2. Go ahead, John.
I'm getting there.
1 level of exhaustion.
Now your time stopped.
You feel another surge of energy within you as you cast Finger of Death on yourself. You take 7d8 plus 30 points of damage.
Jesus.
Where the fuck did that come from?
That was part of your Wild Magic Surge table. You cast Time Stop. After its effect ends, you cast Finger of Death on yourself.
Oh.
Does DJ need a? Yeah. Oh wait, actually,
You almost died outright.
Yeah,
almost. Oh, fuck.
We've got 2 baddies that are... I don't know, they may not have noticed him.
oh my god.
Oh boy.
Your vision goes dark as you feel the most intense pain that you have ever felt. More intense than the day at the event that your parents hosted when that necrotic energy flew back inside of you. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Hmm. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is what you get, Panton. If Panton dies...
Bye guys, it was a pleasure knowing you!
if Panton dies,
Oh.
Nora has to take a couple levels of Barbarian. It's just the way it has to go.